welcome to train with me. Maybe 4, maybe 5. Never mind. It's not a big deal. What I want to train today is the ability, like the reinforcement of the shoulder blade, the wrist, and the elbows, as well as the fingers. To be honest, the whole body workout in this technique, in these locomotion patterns. We call it 4 legs training, but sometimes it looks like cheetah, sometimes it looks like monkey. It's up to you, whatever you feel like. The fact is that it helps you a lot to build up a strong foundation in the upper body for like whenever you are going to fall, right? So the idea is that we also combine it with this very graceful ability of walking in 4 legs that later we use it in the trees. I like to work on the floor for speed and strength. And see, one thing that you really have to be careful about it is like your wrist. The wrist is one of the things that probably the weakest part of the link change that we're gonna work out today. So take it easy on the wrist. Let's start with the basic exercises, just putting some weight in our wrist and just going around in 4 legs. It doesn't matter too much the technique now. All you want to is like putting more and more effort into your wrist, right? I'm gonna do it backward as well, just to activate the opposite muscles. Right, once you have that, you want to also play with the wrist in different positions, the arms in different positions, because you never know what kind of difference in the grass, what kind of holes you can find there, and your wrist can suffer a lot. So it's better to just already go into weird angles as you walk. Yeah, that's it. It also helps you to understand if your body is hurting in somehow. Where is that is hurting? It helps you as well to bend the elbow a little bit, to not overload in a weird position your wrist. So you can always bend a little bit your elbow, feeling more the wrist. Yes, you can always place it first before even put the weight. And that's it. That's a pretty cool way to start. Next that we want to achieve is some kind of impact. You want to be able to support some impact. But see, already when we jump, it is a very super strong impact. The jump goes almost like 2 meters, and that's a lot for the wrist to support that shock absorb that. It's a lot. So let's do it standing. Let's do it from standing. Bend our knees, starting from here, from this, not actually standing. Let's start from a squat. Simple like that. You're just going to fall and get back, right? Like that, progressively into falling already standing, or farther, or sideways. So I'm gonna do it progressively. You don't even need to do the push-up if you're getting tired. Just instead of landing like, and I'm gonna put the slow motion for you to see it now. We're able to see how all that impact in the shoulder blades was there. We don't want that real impact, and that happened because my arms was completely straight. What we want also is like bend my elbow. I want to bend my elbow, and we'll do the slow motion again for you with the elbow bend. That's it. It's really better actually. And that's exactly what we want in this exercise. Now the next for me is to actually load it while start to releasing my feet. So it's gonna be like a little jump where I release my feet. If you're really low, if I'm really low, you just go to the ground. If you're really up, you go and you flip. So somewhere in between, you gotta figure it out. Not like this, where you go down. Not like this, where you overdo it. And actually somewhere in between, where you can hold it. And it's kind of that compression strength that you will need to shock absorb the whole exercise. If you feel strong enough today, then you can push it back. Okay, that's really cool. We don't need it actually for the exercise, but it's good to know that you have that explosive to come back. It's really cool. It builds up more strength. Okay, now let's go with these little hoops. And just again, still working out the exercise starting, no? So the position I would like to have today, it would be like almost falling, because I don't want to jump here. I don't want to jump here. I really want to go forward, but this forward depend, you see the angle that we're gonna take, it's gonna depend a lot of how we do position our feet and what exactly the moment where we're going to the loading position, but in the moment of releasing, the position where we have our feet matters a lot, as well as the exact moment in the falling where you release your energy. So if I'm here and I just release it from here, it goes like a little bit up and down. On the other hand, if I'm already like in this position, and on top of that I also lean forward before even jumping, like I'm falling, and then I activate. That means that you are nailing the trajectory where you want your legs, where that trajectory where your legs should push you actually. So according to that principle, and the earliest things that we mentioned were how you land, we're gonna put it together now. But again, slowly, right? So one by one, we're not gonna look for flow now. Just one hoop, another hoop, and our legs are going to go on the side of our arms. The movement is starting from your legs, not from your arm. It's not this, okay? That's more like a very different exercise. We are going to actually jump from our feet and land on our arms. This is scary at the beginning, even controversial, like how your mind has to understand the coordination. It doesn't understand anything at the beginning. So, position, I'm falling, hoop. Position, I'm falling, hoop. Okay? Can you see that? Every time I do a jump, it actually covers like 2 meters or almost there. So even sometimes more. That's the power that this exercise has, but also this is where the risk of injury is. If your wrist cannot take it, if your elbow cannot take it, if your shoulders are not taking this load, you will surely get injured. Even your lower back or your tiptoes. That's why you want to do this very progressively in time, you know, like adjusting all the structures until you really feel strong enough. Okay, enough talk. Let's do a little bit to that. All right, so this is pretty cool. Now I will do some continuous movement. that's actually a good starting. I can feel already my wrist. It's the first one that I do today. So I can already feel my wrist. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, horse. Where are you taking me? This is the thing. I was telling you, there is really workout here. Elbows, all good. And you want to do this checking for yourself before even put more speed. So now I know nothing else. I feel nothing in the rest of the body, only here. So what we're gonna do, again, instead of increasing speed or getting to a much rough terrain, I will work on small steps, same speed, pa, 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 until I really feel like, okay, this is something that I can take it, nothing wrong, I can feel it. Doesn't mean it's injury, it doesn't mean anything. I can just feel it now. It's not even close to getting injury. For now, it's just like, maybe it's just waking up. Neurologically, we have to like activate this area. It's like all these connections, so they all these tendons and ligaments, they are actually awake and they're gonna be activated for the exercise that is coming. And that takes some time. That's why I don't like the warm-up, the expression warm-up, because we are hot. There's nothing like warming up in the body. But yes, there is like this not ready connection. But we do have it when we are in survival. It's like you don't ask for it, but when you are surviving, boom, your whole entire body is connected. But we're not surviving here, that's the thing. Okay guys, here's the real stuff. Now this is, yeah, I know. It's gonna be hot, it's gonna be hard, but hey, we're here. So I will try just to complete one of this round. It's a football pitch, and obviously I will have rest. I will not push it too much, just in a consistent pattern that I can hold. And yeah, see you in the other side. Oh, it's been a long time, guys. I only managed today a quarter at the most. So I don't know even about a quarter. The thing is, yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't trained this. I don't want to push it today to a point that I'm close to the injury or 2 weeks off. For sure I will come back, and for sure I will finish the loop. But this is the thing, long term. For today, I think it's enough. See you in the next episode. Follow my training, train with me.